Yo, it's boy Marcus and Morsini back with another video. Today we are doing the road to diamond for the RAAL or the RAAL Your Mom, Rail Your Mom, whatever you want to call it. It is one of the worst LMGs in the game. I don't think it's worse than the Dingo. I did that in my last road to diamond video yesterday or day before or whatever, and it's bad. This gun is also bad, but I just don't think it's as bad. So some of the redeemable qualities of this gun are it doesn't have any recoil and it kills in about 3 shots. Most of the time, I feel like you very rarely end up needing a 4th shot. And one of the cons of this gun is the headshot multiplier does not give it any ability to 2-shot. So that's kind of bad. That makes it a lot worse. If you had the ability to 2-shot with this gun, I feel like a lot more people would use it and it'd probably be broken. And I would hate it, actually. I would hate seeing this gun in ranked. But it also has pretty much no recoil, I think. It's got some, but it's pretty manageable. And you generally know, like, it's just, like, look at this right here. That pretty much explains it. Like, look at that. I mean, I don't think it really has the recoil, so that's not really a problem. But it's just so slow, and you ADS so slow. It's got to be the slowest ADS in the game. I don't really know what ADS speed on any other gun, even if you put 8x scopes on it and all the the slow ADS attachments. If you slap that on every other gun in the game, none of those are as slow as this one just normally ADSing. Like, this thing's terrible. But that 3-shot kill potential, it always can save you, right? And then you'll see that in this game and probably in some of those earlier clips in the beginning, that even when I didn't ADS first, I was able to kill him because my gun kills in 3 shots and other people's might kill in 4. Honestly, that's just because they didn't hit their shots, if we're being quite frank, right? If you hit your shots and you shoot first, the other guy's gonna die. It's plain and simple, usually, unless they have a USS-9. Then it's just a toss-up because that gun kills insanely quickly. So yeah, this thing, wouldn't suggest it. I think the general community sentiment is this thing's terrible and nobody likes it. Since it was like the most recent gun, it's probably one of the most hated guns I've seen in the game. I feel like all of my friends that I was playing with while I was using it were like, why are you using that gun? I was like, I gotta get diamond. And they were like, why? And I was like, because I gotta get every gun diamond. And he's like, why would you put yourself through that pain of using that gun to get it diamond? And I was like, because I like pain. So that's how I feel. That being said, I also think playstyle matters when you're using this thing. That can be said for all guns, but with this in specific, when you're using a gun that's terrible or has niche abilities to be good, like right here, I should have been crouched pre-aiming that behind the little heady, right? Or prone or something already pre-aiming that. However, I didn't do that. So that's just little things that you got to learn how to use when you're using this gun, because you're not going to be able to ADS, especially if you're a thumbs player like me. Maybe if you're like some 4-finger player, you can make it work a little bit easier, but me personally, that's just not happening. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the gun. I think I've covered most of what needs to be talked about with it. This skin's also dope. This is the battle pass skin, so it gives you much better iron sights in my opinion. Like, the original iron sights are clean, but these are cleaner, so I think that's where it's just better. And look at that ADS time right there getting me killed. That is some cheese, brother. With that being said, this is also on Nuketown, and not Nuketown, this is Hijacked. My bad. I don't know why I said Nuketown. This, using this on a close quarters map like Nuketown or Hijacked is generally going to be a terrible idea. I feel like this is better on like Crash. I feel like I was really doing good with it on Crash. My best gameplay with it I got before I got it Diamond. I went like 19-5, but I wasn't recording, and it was really good. I did really good. I started off cold. I don't know if I feel like every game I ever play, my very first life, I die. I die immediately. Like, it just, no matter what, I am going to die. After that, then I'll start frying people. But I got to get my first death out the way. That way I can, calm down. So that's just kind of how I am. I don't know why that is. You probably noticed that. If you watch all my gameplays, you've probably been like, this guy's always dying in his first life. And that's literally because I do. Like, every single one of these Road to Diamond gameplays, when the main gameplay starts, after I do my little whatever in the front, like, that first life, I guarantee you I die in that first life. Like, it feels like I do that every time. So I don't know why that is. It's not like that in Search. But in respawns, it's always like that. It doesn't matter what respawn game mode it is. I'm dying in my first life. It's just weird habits from me, I guess. I don't know. That being said, I think I've kind of covered everything with it now that we've hit this point of the video. New season of COD Mobile coming up. We do want to talk about that a little bit. We got a Mythic XM4 coming back. So the XM4 was in Black Ops Cold War and Black Ops 6. And now it's coming back to COD Mobile. It does look like the Black Ops 6 version of it. I'm not sure. I got to look at the picture again. But either way, that gun's been very good in every COD it's been in. So I'm interested to see if it's very good in this game. Because, like, it's just been very good, period. So, yeah. That's going to be interesting. There's also a Mythic coming out for it. I believe I'm going to buy that Mythic. I don't know why. I want to. And I probably should max that out too. I wish I've been talking about this with people, and I think other people are generally agree with this sentiment that we should be able to trade our Mythic, right? Even if we could just only trade one in our lifetime, you should be able to trade a Mythic for an older Mythic. I feel like that's reasonable. Now, obviously, if you have the Peacekeeper artifact, you're kind of chalked because you wouldn't even want to trade that thing. If you did want to trade that thing, you couldn't get anything out of it. But I feel like if there was a Mythic trading, right, one time you get one Mythic trade, right? So I would trade my Mythic BP50 in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I know a lot of people might like that thing. I cannot stand it. It's terrible. It feels worse than the actual normal BP50. I don't know why that is. Like, all the other Mythics feel infinitely better, and that one feels terrible. So I would trade that in immediately, and I would get either the Kilo, Demon Song, or, I don't know, maybe the Morning Star or something. Just one of the Mythics that's just always been good. The Demon Song is like the best Mythic in the game. Maybe the Radiance AK, that's a good shout. I didn't think about that. But yeah, those are all older Mythics, so I could get one of those and rock that. Or the Krieg. I guess the Krieg would be a good one since the iron sights on the Krieg are so bad. But I think that's a good idea. I think a lot of people would understand that sentiment and why that's a positive thing for COD Mobile. Anyway, here I went 19-10. We barely won. RAAL Monocore Suppressor, Trifold Barrel, FMJ, Snatch 4 Grip, and Rubberized Grip Tape. That's what I use in pretty much all my games. Is that good? I have no idea. Is this gun good? Not really. Does the setup matter? Probably not. You shouldn't use this gun at all. So that's what I used. I did try out a bunch of stuff. Don't go thinking I didn't. I did try out a bunch of stuff. It's just nothing really felt good with this gun. So I just kind of stuck with this setup, and this setup felt all right. It's also like the loudest gun with a suppressor in the game. Like, this gun has a suppressor on it, and if you're listening to this gameplay, you're like, why is this gun so loud? It's the loudest gun, and it's still suppressed. And when it's unsuppressed, it's not as loud as it is with the suppressor. It makes no sense. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.